I'm Penelope, and I wanted to introduce myself face to face. I've had a couple of days of the practice, showing my stockpile and showing a small haul, but I kind of wanted to let you all know who I am. Um, I'm very animated. I do really crazy, wild things. But for my introduction, I kind of want to let you know who I am, what I'm about. Um, I do wear ball caps a lot. I wear some camo quite a bit. A little bit of makeup. I did put a little more makeup on today. I did not brush my teeth for you because I wasn't ready to give up my coffee. As a matter of fact, let's take a little sip now. Black coffee. Awesome stuff. Okay, so my introduction. I wrote down a few things on the notepad. It matches up there. You see that? It matches. Okay, my introduction. Language and content. When my channel starts to grow a little bit, it may not be for you. Sometimes words fly out of my mouth that I can't control. Sometimes there's no filter here. The content, I may make off-color jokes as far as maybe in sometimes a sexual way or some crazy comment, because I'm just kind of like that. I just kind of say whatever comes out, just it's like vomit. It like spews. There's nothing really I can do about that. So may not be your cup of tea. I may not be, but I'm going to tell you, I've got a lot of stuff planned. Once we get my phone activated, I am on my tablet. My daughter and I are kind of collaborating. She wants to change the name of the video or the channel, and I'm perfectly fine with that. She doesn't like my name like this, and that's okay. Something else. Oh, you know, I am not politically correct by any means. So I may say things that you may not agree with, and that's just too bad. I don't know what to say. And if you're one of those people who watches my video and wants to leave, bad comments, thumbs down, hey, I'm all for that. Bring it on. But I'm going to tell you this right away. I will read every one of the comments. I will reply to every single comment. And if you're an idiot, I will probably make a fool out of you because I'm quite accustomed to that. I'm like turning my face just because I have no idea what angle to use on my face. We'll learn that later on, and the lighting and such. And maybe I won't wear a ball cap and I'll show my beautiful hair. So anyway, back to my introduction. I am an avid couponer. And as you can see from my stockpile video, I have quite a bit of stuff. But here's the thing. I do donate a lot of stuff. I donate to an abuse shelter. I donate to the food pantry. I donate to needy families. As a matter of fact, we're getting ready to send some basket stuff to a family a couple towns over. There's 5 kids with grandma. Parents are incarcerated, and she's by herself. So, we did the same thing at Christmas, and they just had a wonderful time. And then I will send paper goods, personal items. I've gotten some penny items for the littlest girl. I'm sending this stuffed unicorn that's holding a little blanket. I think that's perfect for her. A lot of the books that you saw on my video, that also will go to the kids. The other books that do not go to them will also go to children somewhere. So right now we're working on Easter. And of course Easter is like right here. So next week I'll be loading up the car and giving them to the woman who's going to make sure that they get them. So I do a lot of donation. As far as selling my stockpile, yes, there are a few people in my employment that I will sell things to. Now, here's my thing on that. I'm not into rotating really quickly and buying and selling and all of that. That's not my goal. That's not my intention. But what I will do is sell to a few people, and half of what I make off that sale will go back into a couponing fund. And into that couponing fund, then there will be products to donate again. For example, if there's a buy one, get one free, and I got a good deal on the one that I bought, the free one goes into a second part of my stockpile. I put them in the bins, the black bins that you saw, and those will accumulate, and then those too will go to donation. Not only am I an avid couponer, but I'm also a deal, clearance, and penny shopper. I've always been this way. I don't know where my frugality came from, but I've always lived frugal. And even in our early marriage, my husband and I could feed us for like $80 for 2 weeks. And so, you know, it's always been a lifestyle of mine. And I'm also a prepper. A lot of people, they think, oh, the doomsday preppers, the zombie apocalypse, and all of that bullshit. No, that's not what I'm prepping for. What prompted me to prep was the fact that I had injured myself at work, and workman's comp took 4.5 weeks to give me a paycheck. And in that 4.5 weeks, I had to scrimp. Now, this meant, number one, I have 2 cats and a dog. And those 3 animals absolutely depend upon me. And we call myself mommy to them. They depend upon me to make sure that they have food, and I make sure that the cats have the litter, that they can go potty in, and that's something they use every day. So there's things that, you know, require money for them. So here I am, 4.5 weeks out. I've got bills stacking up. There's hardly any food left in the house. I'm taking our food and feeding it to them. And, you know, it was a heart-wrenching thing to do. So whatever little money I had went to them. That's all it went to. I went to the food pantry, got our food, and then shared some of that with them. So, you know, here I am, I'm injured, I'm off work, I'm not used to that, and I'm watching YouTube. And, you know, somehow the prepping thing came up, and so I started watching. And I thought, you know, it'd be a good idea to have stuff just in case. No, I'm not a doomsday prepper. There could be an EMP, you know, there could be any kind of an attack. So, whatever. I am a prepper. So I do have prepper pantries in all locations of my house. My animals are well stocked, and if anything happens, we're stocked up for quite a while. Oh goodness. Come on, you two. My 2 babies down here. Here. Nope. Ooh. Okay. They're not happy. Anyway, so not only am I a couponer and a deal seeker, but I'm also a prepper. I also live a frugal lifestyle. If you look at some of the frugal people on YouTube, they have great ideas. I kind of have followed that in my own life. I normally work 6 days a week. I am in auto part manufacturing right now. It's not my ideal job. I prefer long-term care, where I was a CNA, an activity director, a social service director. I am licensed with the state as a social service designee, and I miss that. But with that being said, insurance is a big deal, and they just didn't have the insurance that this manufacturing job did. So we're in manufacturing. So if you notice on my videos, if I'm using my hands and you're like, oh God, her fucking fingernails are like black, you know, well, too bad. I work in oil, I work with metal and oil prohibitors. And it just stains your fingernails. My fingernails are crappy. I've got holes in my hands. They're cracked, you know, all of that. So it's not that I'm a nasty person and my fingernails are dirty for any reason other than they are stained from my employment. we are getting ready to go into the 7-day work season. So I do work a lot. It's early morning here. I've been up trying to figure out how to do this. So that's what I've been doing this morning. Let's see here on my notes. What to look forward to? With my channel, what I want to do is it's going to be like a break. You know, I watch the couponers, you know, I watch their scenarios, all the numbers, all the deals, and I'm taking all of that in, and then I watch like the planning, the money, the financial things. And sometimes I just like to take a break and find something really funny to watch. And I'll tell you, one of the ones that's really getting to me right now is the Paul Cantu. He is a thrifter. Now, he thrifts stuff that I would never thrift, but he sells it on eBay, and he makes a good chunk of change. And he's just a fun kid. You know, his language is kind of salty, and I like that. So, you know, we all need a break. And if I'm already in the couponing community, you know, if you see the little bell, if you decide to click and subscribe, hit the bell so that way you can see what adventures I'm up to. Right now, like I said, I'm waiting to get my telephone activated, and when I do, we're going to go on some fun adventures before work. My husband will not be happy because he does not like couponing before work, but it's too bad. We don't care what he wants. It's not about him anymore. So anyway, oh, and my cat may knock over my tablet. She's quite interesting right now. Okay, so we're going to do some in-shopping tours. We're going to do some thrifting videos. We're going to interview some people in my small town. And the funny thing is I am in a small town. And so there's some really interesting characters out there I want you guys to meet. They're funny. And some of them would just like the opportunity to be able to have someone talk to them. So I've already got a plan. I've got one victim in mind, and I got some ideas to get him to have some fun. So let's see, what else are we going to do? We are going to do some shout outs right now. And there's my cat. Look here. Come here. She looks like a giant on there. Wow. Ooh, big cat. Anyway, I want to do some shout outs, and I want to shout out number one to whoa, come here. This is Loki. She is my trickster, Loki Poo. Actually, she is attached to my husband and not so much to me, but I like to torture her with love. Are you tortured? Am I torturing you now? Am I? Okay. Oh, she's a cool cat. She fetches like a dog. I didn't teach her. She just does it. Anyway, my shout outs. I want to shout out to, let's see here. Pam's Pretty Pennies. Pam is awesome. I think she's a new, fresh person for the couponing community, and I kind of want to expound on that. I want to kind of get out there and make you guys laugh, give you something to do. Krista Coupons, you know, hey, Krista Coupons, Dollar General stuff, bam, bam, bam. Had I listened to her instead of someone else, I would have done the dial deal correctly the other day. But, you know, you live and you learn. Because I thought I had messed it up, and then I went back to the video. So be careful when you're going to videos. I would consider only going to Krista, going to her live chats, and before you go and do your deals, ask her. She will give you the correct order to do things in. If she can. I'm going to give a shout out to Couponing Believer. You know, she's new, she's fresh, and right now she's like my only thumbs up person other than me, which I should probably give a thumbs down, but we're learning. So there's other people that I would love to give shout outs to. I'm looking at my time, and we're at 15 minutes, and man, that went fast. So, you know, click and subscribe. Things are going to get fun, and just know I will entertain you. So this is the third video that I have put up, one each day. And this one was a test for a face-to-face. So I hope you all have a great day. You know, click and subscribe. Something I will probably be saying is pick and describe. And I know that I've put that in a few people's comments and they never liked it. So anybody who is a guru to me, just let them know I'm here. Ready to rock and roll, guys. So once I get that phone going, we're going to go on some adventures. So y'all have a great day. Stay warm. I know a lot of you had the snow. We had some crazy, crazy ass weather. Where the hell is spring? Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.